Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have no fear. Your friendly neighborhood light skinned man is here. And in today's video, we are reacting to She Made $1 million in 60 minutes on OnlyFans? And man, y'all be talking about Quan and the Somalians with the money glitch, man. The OnlyFans money glitch, bro, that is insane. $1 million in an hour. To put that in perspective for you, there's people out there that will work 30, 40, 50 years at a 9-to-5 job that will not make $1 million in their whole entire time of work. And she made that shit. With that being said, let's get to this video and see what it's talking about.
OnlyFans' record by earning $1 million in under an hour. We are cooked as a society. Our society is well and truly cooked.
And for I thought we were supposed to be in a recession. Clearly not. If men are out here willing to throw fresh 18-year-olds $1 million on OnlyFans, clearly we got money to spend. If we're spending our money on something that like that.
You can say whatever you want. There is no coming back from this level of utter depravity. OnlyFans.
My thing is, porn is free. And to be honest, I haven't heard nobody else say this, bro. Free corn, a lot of times these corn stars look better than these people. Like, I never, the concept of paying to see a woman with either in a, basically in a bikini or seeing a woman naked, paying for that has never crossed my mind. The strip club, going to strip club has never crossed my mind. Not paying for OnlyFans never crossed my mind. None of that. Because I'm like, one, I get women in real life. Okay, that's one. And two, why would I pay when I can go get basic? I can find a woman on the hub that looks 95% just like her. Why would I pay you when I can go watch her for free? That doesn't make sense.
Model makes $1 million in an hour. This society is finished. Bob House's Piper Raquel says she made $2.9 million in first 24 hours on OnlyFans. And ladies and gentlemen, according to all these different reports, these tweets, this is a thing. Famous TikToker Piper Raquel posted to her Twitter page on a now deleted tweet saying, "We broke the record, $1 million in less than an hour. You guys are the best. Thank you for changing my life." And yeah, this was posted on the 1st of January 2026 at 12:55 a.m. And I just gotta say, I now see.
I mean, that's a hell of a way to start the new year off. She made $1 million first day. That's crazy.
Why so many young individuals, men and women, are depressed. Because what the fuck? I mean, genuinely speaking, regardless of what you think and the morals that come with joining OnlyFans, right? I just gotta say, bro, being able to garner $1 million at the age of 18 by simply posting risque photos to an OnlyFans account, of which I'm pretty sure is not nude, is not anything different from what she's actually posting to her Instagram page, is insane. Like, genuinely speaking, she has not earned $1 million. Like, she is not, in my opinion, garnered or developed the skills in order to be able to even have the intellectual capital to earn $1 million in under an hour. Do you guys not see how that's a problem? Regardless of your morals or whatever you believe in, you're religious or not, everybody's gonna have their own beliefs and takes on this whole situation, morally speaking. But I'm talking about financially and logistically and logically. What does this do to our economy long term? When you have the ability for a whole bunch of untalented, airheaded, unaccomplishing TikToks who are suddenly able to garner $1 million in under an hour as soon as they hop on OnlyFans from simply existing. I mean, I just gotta say,
bro, she don't even look that good to me. I'm gonna be honest. Now, I'm 23. I'm a little bit older. I like my women. I like women that look like grown women. So maybe the whole child thing doesn't really appeal to you. But she doesn't even look that good, bro, to be making all that money, bro.
For the average person, right? That's got to be depressing.
And I swear, I'm not even trying to hate, bro. But like, genuinely speaking, bro, like, I'm not saying she's ugly, but like, $1 million an hour?
Imagine working 30 years of your life from the age of 15 and still not being able to have enough to retire. You are now pushing 65 years old and are still struggling to find a way to retire. And then here you have 18-year-old Piper Raquel opening up an OnlyFans account on New Year's Day and earning $1,259,052.79 as according to the date, January 1st, 2026, to the same day in under an hour. I just gotta say, for everybody who purchased, you're absolutely fucking pathetic. Like, genuinely speaking, stop putting money in these people's pockets. Like, my guy, if you're really that down bad, literally just wait for Reddit. Wait for the leaks. Like, holy shit, you did not have to do this. Second of all, the destabilization of our economy is irreversible at this point. Like, this is just, in my eyes, the greatest wealth transfer to ever exist is now currently happening, and it is now going straight into the pockets of all these OnlyFans girls. And the down bad gooners of the world are directly to be blamed for this. And according to stats, apparently, and I'm not sure, I'm not sure how sure this is. I'm not sure how true this is. And this is coming from the r/feminism subreddit. So take this with a grain of salt, but it says, turned out 90% of OnlyFans subscribers are married men and not some lonely incels. Are we surprised? A few stats here. It says over 60% of them are white. Almost 90% of them are married. Average age is 29 years old. Average income
is 42,000 a year. 90% are married.
is $42,000 per year. So yeah. And the top comment says, not to offend, but source, is it self-reported or a survey on a website? And Carpe Column, the OP said participants were solicited through Mechanical Turk, and she cited sources here, where they, whoever they are, I don't know. Hey, as you can see, are the sources for those statistics. So if you want to read through them, go ahead. Basically, this is not the first time I've seen this, and it kind of tracks with what I already knew and saw from other sources. But yeah, I mean, here are the gender statistics. Obviously, with any type of data, it can be heavily skewed to fit a particular narrative, but I mean, a lot of sources have reported on this being mostly married men, so I'm not shocked, as that demographic pretty much has the ability to purchase all these subscriptions. They're the ones who have careers and jobs and money coming in. I mean, a broke quote-unquote college incel student is not going to have consistent money to be able to pay for OnlyFans every month from various different accounts, much less purchase consistent.
I got a homie, right, who he basically knows a way to somehow, I don't know if it's like reverse image searching is doing, but he basically found a method to where he can basically not hack, but he can like see what is on a woman's OnlyFans without actually purchasing it, you know. And he was a broke college kid, so you know, when you're broke, you're gonna find different ways to get what you want without having to spend the money. Other people will just spend the money and call it a day, but
food for their mini fridge. Like, younger generations they're on free websites, so we're gonna have to be blaming the unks for this one, bro. The older guys, the married guys with wives and children, and yeah. But I just gotta say, I understand why people are depressed now. Like, this is crazy, man. This is really crazy. And of course, to talk about the elephant in the room, obviously Piper Raquel, before she was even 18, was kind of like baiting this whole OnlyFans drop, you know, with the Bop House collaborations. I think she just turned 18 like 4 or 5 months ago, right? So it's not like she immediately hopped on OF, but you know, it is a thing. A lot of these girls were literally just build up an audience, a massive fan base full of gooners, you know, before they launch an OnlyFans, only to then, when they reach the peak of their fan base, to drop an OnlyFans, like an IPO of sorts, putting themselves on the stock market, right? And gaining investors. Call it a initial pussy offering, if you will. Additionally, I guess the tweet was not deleted. She said, "My first day, forever grateful." And then she quoted that 11 hours ago saying, "What should my first purchase be?" This is crazy, man. Again, making $1 million in under an hour, or 2.9 million, whatever, in under 24 hours. That is sick work. That would have put a pit in my stomach. I mean, even as a content creator right now, just talking about this, I'm getting a little sick, a little jealous that someone can make that amount of money in such a short time. Cut this out. She also said, "Don't hate the player, hate the game," which, you know,
I ain't gonna lie, we can't. That's real. That's real. Because if we be honest, bro, me and you, yes, me and you, if we were women, we'd be busting it open too. I ain't gonna lie. So I can't even hate too much, because if I was a woman, bro, I would run the same play. You're can't really hate. I mean, why I can hate. I could definitely still hate though, but hey, whatever.
It is what it is. Additionally, according to this article from Complex, they say the 18-year-old YouTube personality who had been teasing her OnlyFans launch with a countdown across social media. Wow, I didn't know she had a countdown. That's crazy. Had previously shared her paid content through a fan view account. Critics accused her of entering the adult industry too soon, but she pushed back on those claims with, and I quote, "I waited until I was legal and I made that decision for myself," Raquel said in a statement with the tab. This wasn't something I was pressured into. It was about taking control of my own content, my body, and my own income. People can judge all they want, but I did this on my own terms, and I'm proud of that. I know who I am. I know what I'm building. So, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, her body, her choice, her money, her time, eh? But that's the world we live in. They say she also addressed backlash from those referencing her past as a child star. She said, and I quote, "Of course I saw the comments. People are saying I was groomed or that the subscribers are creeps." She said, "Look, I get it. I was a kid on YouTube, and now I'm an adult making adult choices. That shift is uncomfortable for some people, but I've grown up in front of the world. I'm not asking for approval. I'm asking for people to respect that I'm not 13 anymore." Raquel, who first gained fame through her family run social media content, now joins a growing list of influencers monetizing their fan bases through subscription platforms. Her OnlyFans debut is one of the highest first day figures publicly shared by any creator to date. This is the system we live in, you know? Genie's out the bottle, cat's out the bag, and she's just using the system that's available for anybody else to use. You know, if I wanted to hop on OF, I can do it. You can too. But should you? Would you? Is the question. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Yeah, the future is looking very bleak.
Oh, you just gonna black screen us? Ah, I see what kind of method he's running. You know what I'm saying? Boy, making sure he get the 8 minutes for those ads. I feel you. Feel you. But with that being said, man, y'all boys, let me know y'all thoughts on this in the comment section below. Um, yeah, again, I don't think she looks good enough to have made that much money. You could call me a hater. Um, I don't really care. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch y'all boys. Peace.